Coach. So here we go with another new season, 2021-22. If you could give us a little bit of info on how things ended last year, maybe some key losses, but who we have going forward and what your take is on the prospects for this year.
Gotcha. So last year was a really good season for us. The previous 2 years have been really, really good for us. Last year made it to the district semifinals. Unfortunately, lost against Canton Hoover, who's a perennial powerhouse here in Ohio. It was a good team. We were up by I think 4 points at halftime. Went in, we adjusted a little bit. They adjusted a little bit, and they kind of got us. So towards the end, we fought back. We took the lead, I think maybe like a 10, 11 point lead in the third quarter. We fought back to like 4 or 5 points. Really good game, but ended up losing. So last year was 18-6, district semis. I'll take that. Really good team we had. And we're looking to do some damage again this year. We lost a lot. We lost some good seniors last year. Kayla White being the most important loss. The key loss for us was a Division I point guard at Bethune-Cookman now. But other key losses was Jana Henderson was a starting guard. She's off playing college ball right now, LaRoche College. Destiny White was really good for us.
Lockdown defender, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're sort of missing that this year. We're looking for someone to step up and be that defender. We lost her. She's in college right now. Alex Hall, who's a big coming off our bench, we relieved Asia and Danae with good minutes. She's in college right now playing. So some big losses for us. But we do have people coming in and stepping in and trying to see what they can do right now.
And the type of program that you and both Coach Mason have built is more about not rebuilding, but reloading. Because
Absolutely.
you are always getting the next group ready. So who among that group is going to be a few of the ladies that you're going to be looking at to do some big things this year?
Okay, so what we have left, some of the hard hitters are still here. I know it seems like losing 4 is a lot, but we were kind of loaded last year, top to bottom. I'll say from 1 to 15, we had like 5, 10, 15. We had like 3 lineups that could play good ball. You know, unfortunately, some of those girls who could really play was not able to get into the games last year because of all the talent that we had. So some of those people that'll be, well, first of all, some of our key players will be the 2 bigs, Asia Nicholson and Danae Frazier, who will be going to Alabama A&M on a full ride basketball scholarship. So we're looking to them as leaders. Asia averaged, I think, 12 points, 13 rebounds. Danae averaged 10 points, 9 rebounds. So they'll kind of man everything down low. Taylor Johnson Matthews, who may be our best player. We have some really good players, so I say maybe. But she can play inside, outside. She can shoot it. She's 100% healthy. I mean, she's just outstanding. She's looking to go to either Wright State or Bethune-Cookman. I've got some other letters here for her in the last couple of days, so we'll see what she chooses to do from there. But she play inside, outside. She can handle the ball. She can pass the ball. Really good basketball IQ, Division I kid. And our point guard, Brooklyn Vickers, who's tenacious on defense. She's aggressive on offense. She's not scared. She's been around the program for the last 3 or 4 years. She knows what to expect. She played alongside Kayla last year, so that was a good transition. This is a great transition, or handing over of the baton from Kayla to Brooklyn now. And I think those are our 4 key players right now. The players that'll step in, who's the player that has won that. But right now, has run that 2 guard position is Maya James, which is Elmore James' twin sister. She's shooting the ball lights out right now in preseason. I mean, she hit 13 threes in 3 games the other day at John Carroll. In the preview, she hit like 4 or 5 in 1 game. Solon, she hit 5 or 6. And I mean, they're good percentage. You know, she's hitting at a good percentage.
Right.
So she's shooting. I counted up. She's shooting at about. I don't think she'll keep this up. I hope she does. She's shooting at about a 57, 56% clip in our scrimmages, and that's crazy. You know, that's crazy. So that's a testament to our coaching staff, especially Charlotte Powell, who has taught all these girls how to shoot. Now I'm in there a little bit, but Charlotte's really with them as far as teaching them how to shoot the ball, and we've always had nice shooting guards who can hit the jumper. So Maya has really stepped up and taken that role. Kind of taking that position. It was a 3-person race or 3-girl race at first between Michaela Johnson, Maya James, and Morgan Parker. And I think Maya has just stepped up and she's taken that position. So not to say it won't change, not to say that Michaela Johnson and Morgan Parker won't get heavy minutes for us, because those 3 kids were some of the kids that were kind of out last year that couldn't get the minutes that they thought they deserved because of our other kids that we mentioned earlier, who's going on to college right now. So those three, Maya James, Michaela Johnson, and Morgan Parker will be key for us. They'll be having to step up into those roles of the people who left. Also, Rihanna Williams, who's a point guard. She's a sophomore point guard, just as Brooklyn Vickers is. She may be just as good. She's a little bit more quiet though. She can handle the ball. She can shoot it. We're working with her defensively right now. I think that's where Brooklyn kind of separates herself at that position. She can play both sides of the ball.
Sure. And
she's also been with us. She also just knows the system. So Rihanna's coming along very quick as well. We'll probably have to start 2 point guards next season, and that'll be good for me for the next 2 years. But Rihanna's going to get a lot of heavy minutes. Omari Hightower. She was a JV player for the last couple of years for us. She's vastly improved. Like, she's improved a lot throughout the summer. I know her parents have her training and doing different things. She's a volleyball player as well. She's an athlete, but she can really lock down on defense. She's a very fast kid. She ran track. Her mom and aunt ran track, and they were like record holders throughout the state. So she has it in her DNA to be fast and very aggressive. So she's learning how to utilize that towards basketball, and we're kind of happy about that. Ilea. I don't want to say her last name because I can't. I can't.
Trouble with that
yeah. But we call her Little Asia. So Asia, they kind of look alike. They kind of wear their hair alike. They both can jump out the gym, and they get along very well. They hang around each other. So we're looking for her to be one of those bigs that step up for us this season, along with Santaya Layton. She'll be there too. She's a little shorter big, but she's very strong.
Okay.
So that's our, the first 3 that I mentioned. That's our kind of our rotation. The last 4, we'll kind of see if they can get into the game. I may have them play maybe 2 quarters of JV, just to kind of get some experience still before they come, because we have 6 quarters. So even if they do play the 2 quarters, they could play a full game of varsity whenever I need them. So they've been working hard for the summer, and that's our team. We have the 2 Mims sisters, who nice tall girls, 6'5" and 6'4" sisters. 6'4", Talia Mims is a senior, so we're going to try to get her in. I talked to her the other day. She looks really good in her preseason. So if she can develop into something, we'll be deep again there at that position. If she can spell Asia and Danae a little bit, and we don't lose much, that'll be good. So she's coming along. She had a knee injury for the last couple of years. She hasn't even got on the court with us. It's her first time. And her sister, Tasia Mims, who's even taller as a sophomore. So she's a 6'5" sophomore. I don't plan on them getting much time.
Okay.
Anything that they can do for us will be a plus. But we're working really hard with them in practice, and we're working in the off season and try to get. They never played before, so but they are long and they are athletic. They're learning the game. They're getting better day by day, and we may be able to get them in there sometime this season.
So that addresses a lot of the here and now, but I believe you and Coach Mason also have a theory that, yes, the success has been there, the championships for the conference have been there, the great records, but I also believe that you two share a philosophy on what basketball can mean on a higher plane.
Absolutely.
And what you can teach with the game as a tool. Absolutely. If you could speak to that a little bit.
Well, I think this is as Coach Stopp said at our panel a couple weeks back. This is her testimony, and this is the same as me. So I always want young ladies to come in. It always satisfies my soul when a young lady comes in one way and leaves out another. Whether it be behavior-wise, whether it be academic-wise, whether it be playing basketball. So our first thing that we do here is we try to teach the young ladies how to be a great person. I think what you see out of our program is great young ladies coming out, first of all. Secondly, they're going to get the grades. And then the third thing is they're going to learn how to play a little bit of basketball. So looking forward, I have so many numbers down at that JV and freshman level that it's the work that you put in off the court, and I'm always seeing girls, but now that I'm in the district, I'm seeing girls, hey, you play basketball? Do you play basketball? Do you play basketball? Well, and their first thing is, no, I don't play. I'm bad at it. Well, we all were bad at something before we started to try to practice and do all those things. So they're coming in, they're trusting the process, they're trusting me, they're trusting my staff, they're trusting the other girls who are saying, hey, I used to couldn't make a layup as well, so now I can. And we just use this basketball thing, Chet and I would think, we just use it as like a way to get in, and then we can tell you, we can show you how to do the right thing in life. So it's not just all basketball. As a matter of fact, basketball is kind of down the list.
Right.
If you look at the two programs, especially for the last couple of years, for the boys and the girls, they're just good character people that's coming out. There may be some mistakes here and there, but we can correct them. Right. And we need the kids to know that we're going to be there. So we serve much more than just coach. Sometimes I serve as counselor. Sometimes you have to kind of pose as dad, uncle, taxi driver, whatever it may be, teacher. And I'm willing and able to do those things. And that's why I think we can produce great girls coming out of our program.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We appreciate you taking the time.
Oh, yeah.